Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Welcome back. Kaye Ashbridge joining us here once again today live on the show. We are excited to talk to her about all she does, all the help that she gives, and as a tarot, as an intuitive with her tarot, and so much more. I welcome you back. How's it going today, darling?
Thank you. Very well. Very well. Like we were just talking about, super excited for spring to come.
Yeah, there's just something in the air. I know it's snowing a lot of places, including New York, and I just feel like, I don't know, February is almost over, so I'm excited. And March, I feel like we got potential to get spring-like. So thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure having you, and you're so insightful, so intuitive. And the name of the company, Expanding Heart Tarot. Please introduce yourself before we begin.
Thank you. I'm Kaye Ashbridge. And my business is Expanding Heart Tarot. I read tarot intuitively. I've been doing this for many, many years. And not only do I read tarot, I really read people's energy. So like a relationship with me will usually start with someone coming for a tarot reading, which always looks like, or typically looks like, what's going on in my love life. Yeah. I have a new job opportunity. I feel like I'm at a crossroads, looking for insight. And oftentimes people come back because they want a little more. Mm-hmm. Usually within my readings, because I am an intuitive, I can pick up on what's going on with people, the subtle things that they don't say out loud, the energetic vibrations that I can feel that they might be, I wouldn't say hiding, but denying, not really wanting to look at. And so I have a way of just providing some insight and maybe bringing forth a question or two to help someone maybe come out of their shell or even feel safe enough to talk about something they've been kind of sitting on. And the way I pick up on that is through energetic cues that someone can share with me once they are feeling safe and comfortable. And as we start talking and we turn over the cards, a lot of times, like I said, clues and cues come up through the cards that help me understand where my line of questioning might be for this individual. And sometimes people really don't have much to say, but I'll tell you, those individuals are the ones that always come back for more. Because I think they're processing so much and wondering, how did you know that? Or, wow, I didn't really even see that in myself. And so as they process and maybe days go by, then I often get contacted back to say, can we talk a little more about this? And that's what I love, because I do a lot of coaching with people. So anyway, that's kind of a big nutshell of what I do.
Well, you know, it's funny because when we first got on today, before we were on air, you're like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. I haven't really thought about it. And I'm like, the weather, the kids home. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, she's trying to pick up my being, my sense. I didn't even think about it. But does it hold true, or do you feel something else? Now I'm scared to say how I feel. Maybe I was, maybe I'm lying. No. But no, I'm thinking she already knew that. I didn't have to tell her I'm excited about that and stressed out about the kids. You could probably sense it.
Yes, Jill, I can. Yeah. But I don't, it's not healthy for people to think that an intuitive is just creeping around your energy field and trying to dig in.
You wouldn't do that. You need people's permission. I know. You have my permission always. So yeah, you can. But go ahead, explain how that part works with people.
Right. And you know what? We've talked before and I've read for you before. So yes. I know that permission is there. And yeah, actually what I'm feeling with you is a lot of excitement. There's a little bit of anxiety about something that you're not sure about that's coming your way and you're not exactly sure. It's not a big deal, but you're kind of like, oh, I hope I'm prepared for this. Oh, I hope this goes really well. But it's something coming probably in March. And it might be something, it's something that's going to be on your social calendar, but it's also something where you're going to be almost presenting to others. which you shouldn't be nervous about. So this tells me it's something a little bit new for you, that you might be in front of a different type of audience that's coming your way. I do feel a lot of excitement about the new season. And this season is also about some decisions that you've made, and maybe you haven't even shared all of them with others yet.
Interesting. 'Tis the
What do you think?
season.
Does that ring true at all for you?
There's so much resonating right now because hold on, March 10th, I have this Long Island Beauty Awards thing, and I'm not speaking, but my friends speak, and normally I do speak and present, but not at this event. Maybe I don't know yet. They're going to ask me to, which I'm fine at speaking. It's all full of doctors and aesthetic departments and beauty departments, med spas all over Long Island, and so anyway, it's like a time to dress up, to get like really pretty, put a dress on, which makes me nervous and anxious because I don't do that much anymore. So I know I have that coming up. And then I'm also doing part-time work. I just got another part-time job doing stuff for a plastic surgeon, doing like his medical leads and taking calls for people who are in the need of cosmetic surgery, and which I'm liking, but it's a whole new field to me. And then
it's a whole new field, and it's almost like you'll be consulting, like a consultant, because people will be asking you questions about what's coming up, and they have anxiety about their surgeries,
of
and so
course they do. And I
right?
just love that stuff because to me, it's like you want to improve yourself. God bless, amazing. And I've been starting to hear people call in and see them come to the office and what their concerns are, and how my heart breaks because they're so, it's hard to talk to someone. It's embarrassing to people saying, hey, I have some extra fat. I need a mommy makeover or whatever. But I'm thinking maybe it's that. Maybe it's like love. I was like dating someone up until December. Then I got ghosted. And then like he totally came back like 3 weeks ago, started texting me, wants to see me, and I'm going to see him tonight, but that was weird. So, but I also have excitement for hopes of new love and new stuff like that, because I feel like spring is here and everyone feels just better about themselves and more out there. So, but I don't think he's a positive thing that's coming to my life because he's already was there and what he did, but I'm very forgiving, but we'll see. But so I have a lot going on in my little head today, Kay. Thank you.
And didn't we talk last week about how you, vibrating as the number 9 frequency in numerology,
Yep.
You are a forgiver. You
I
give
am.
somebody the next chance, a benefit of the doubt, because you really see the good in others.
Yeah, and I know people make mistakes all the time, and I'm a forgiver. I really am, but we'll see. Anyway, enough about me. Thank you for this, Kay. Thank you so much. By the way, we're going to open the phone lines the second half of the show, 631-307-4010. That's 631-307-4010. So if you have any questions. Now, let's find out what's new with you. What's new and exciting? Because, yeah, you told me a little bit, but I didn't get the whole spiel yet.
Yeah. So I had mentioned a week or two ago that I do in-person tarot workshops, and I teach people how to read tarot. Now, I've been doing this for a couple of years, and it's gotten very popular. Well, I've had a lot of requests for, can you do this online? Can I just go online and pay for your videos? So I want people to know that I am working on videos where I can teach people intuitive tarot the way that I do it, and I'll be presenting that. So the way to know about when those are ready is to go to my website, expandinghearttarot.com, and sign up for my newsletter. So I send a newsletter out once a month. I don't bombard people, but it comes out once a month. And I always talk about something that's in the air, something hopefully relevant to help others find calm in the chaos, to help work through things, interesting things about tarot. But I also, in the newsletter at the end, always let people know what's coming up and what I'm doing. I always participate in wellness fairs, and I have one that I'll be participating in here in Mesquite, Nevada on March 14th and 15th. And then in April, I will be attending a wellness fair also here in Mesquite. That will have 55 vendors. It's going to be a big one. That'll be really fun. I've been invited to another one that's in June, so I'm checking it out to see. It'll be in Las Vegas. I think I'll do that one. There'll be about 100 vendors at that one.
Awesome.
Yeah. And there's another really exciting thing for me. So I've been reading tarot since my teens, and I really didn't come out of the tarot closet and offer my services to people until I retired from the corporate world. And then I said, that's it, I'm coming out. This is my passion. And I've been having a blast. I love it. I don't say I go to work. I go to fun. So, but I did take a psychic development tarot course through a fellow named Richard Knight, and he's out of the UK. He's a tarologist, intuitive specialist, medium. He's amazing, and he's been at this kind of work for over 40 years. Well, I took this course from him because it sounded interesting. I had time, and I'm always diving into more. Well, a month or two after the course, I think it was an 8-week course, I received an invitation, a private invitation to a specific small amount of seats available in Venice, Italy, for a one-on-one tarot masterclass with a tarot master. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah.
Wait, have you ever been to Venice?
I have. I've been there once, many years ago. I've been to Italy 3 times, but I've been to Venice only once. And I am not just a little bit excited about this. I am over the moon about this.
What is his name? Do you mind sharing?
It's Richard Knight.
Richard Knight.
He is a...
Wow. Like, so you're going to be on one of those boats with your luggage going to Venice?
Yep.
I went there one time. I thought it was the most fascinating thing. Wow. Is he like Italian?
Beautiful.
Is he like, how did he become the tarot like guru? And where is he from, Venice? Or is there something magical about it too? Or just, I'm going to look him up later.
Look him up. He's worth it. He is from the UK. And in his teens, he started reading tarot intuitively. And he got picked up on some local networks. And they saw and discovered what his gifts were. He actually worked for a couple of government institutes where they were investigating psychic phenomena. And he was doing remote viewing. He was using pendulums to find things. He was reading people. His gift from the time he was a very young kid, I think he was not even a teenager yet, was that he was an intuitive tarot reader. And he was just a natural psychic.
Wow.
And so his story is really amazing. Now, he quit reading privately one-on-one about 15, 20 years ago and went into teaching full time. So he's quite the master. He's a really engaging character. And, you know, he's super professional, old school. I really like his style of teaching. And honestly, when I took that tarot masterclass, it was an 8-week evolution of tarot and your psychic abilities. It confirmed and affirmed so many of the practices that I have learned intuitively and that I've been practicing in my own practice. His was the first tarot course I've ever taken in my life, and I was 62 years old. And I'm just really, I've never had a group of friends who are psychic. As a young child, learning about this ability that I had and actually their gifts, but I didn't have anyone in my life to talk to about it or any mentors, you know, my age or adults. There just wasn't any availability to me about resources to go to. What am I doing? How is this going? You know, what's up with me? And certainly there was no internet back then when I was discovering all this. So I feel like it's a new trajectory for me.
Yeah. A
lot of it is, like I said, affirmation, confirmation of what I'm doing, connecting some dots that I didn't understand the whys and hows, but I was just using it because it worked for me. And then he gave me so much enlightenment about what I'm doing. I mean, just like a backdrop to what like a backdrop to the music I've been playing to. I think I told you in our first interview that when I sit with someone, with their permission, I read into their energy. And when they talk to me, I have a way of using my heart and reading between their words. And so I can hear what they're saying, but I also am hearing what their heart wants to say. So I'm reading their feelings between the lines with my heart. It's really interesting. Anyway, it's just what I do, and it's what I love. I don't know how to really tell someone how to do it, but when I use the tarot in my intuitive tarot classes, not only am I focusing with the intention of teaching someone how to use tarot for themselves, either to read for themselves or to read for others, but I'm really helping them tap into their own intuition, to realize that the magic is within them. Magic is in you.
Everyone has this ability, you say, right?
Everyone has it to a certain extent. It depends on, honestly, it depends on what they intended when their soul decided to manifest a physical being in this world. So I would say all of us have this ability, but some of us may not need it, or some of us may have other priorities within this lifetime. So if someone's interested to find out how to tap into that, well, I'm your girl, because I can share with you how I've done it. And I can't tell you the exact science always, but I can give practical ways. And, a lot of it comes from our mindset, and we really have to know ourselves.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So when I read for someone, before I meet them, before I come online, I go into a meditation, and I do my best to put myself out there to the other, to understand what's going on with them, almost like a welcome. Because if they've made an appointment with me online, they've already paid me. If they have contacted me via an email or called me and we have an appointment, that's an agreement. So before the appointment, I always feel into what's going on with them, always with the intention that Spirit brings through insight, love, and healing. And the reason that healing is part of my intention is because through tarot and through my own personal practice that I spent many years and decades cultivating to heal myself from some pretty horrific violence in childhood and my teens, the tarot helped me connect to different aspects of myself to help me find answers. And those are the kinds of things that I love to teach others how to use tarot. So in a lot of my tarot classes, I'll have students who will tell me, well, I pick a card a day, or I've always been drawn to the tarot, but I pull it out and play with it for a couple weeks, and then I put it away for years, and then I pull it out. So I kind of love that, because I can give them ways and means and practical steps to use that tarot to help become self-aware for our own healing. Because once we heal ourselves, which I don't think we ever get to the summit and we're done, we're constantly healing, right? Yeah. But once we really have healed from specific traumas, we have the ability within us to help others heal. And sometimes when a healer puts themselves in front of someone to heal another, sometimes they're capable of healing the other as far as they've healed themselves. So the healing journey is never ending. And that's the beautiful thing, because the more I heal, honestly, the more clients come to me for more work. The more I work on myself and progress myself, the busier my business becomes, because I think the energy is
You're putting it out there. I'm thinking it's like the law of attraction or something, but I don't know how to say it. But excuse me, Kaye, we do have a caller. I would love to pick up and say hello. Hi, welcome to the show. You are live on the line. Who's this?
Hello, this is Elijah.
Hi, Elijah. This is Jill, and you're on live with Kaye Ashbridge. Any questions for her today?
Do you suggest someone reach out to a tarot reader if they're looking for general guidance in life?
I think, Elijah, your question was, will you please repeat that?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Do you suggest someone reach out to a tarot reader if they are looking for general guidance in life?
Oh, yes, for sure, for sure. And the reason for that is because sometimes when we are emotionally charged, we're in a situation, sometimes it's hard to see beyond it, and we're kind of, we're either stuck in it or we're just not seeing another alternative, another perspective. And by helping the querent with their energies, I can offer insight and a lot of love and even healing, because, we're not doing this alone. We have spirit helping us always.
Yeah.
Elijah, do you have a specific question? About you?
I just feel stuck in life and wonder if I should try tarot reading.
You're stuck in life.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay.
I say yes, because the reason I say yes, that if you feel stuck in life, can tarot help you? Yes, because it helped me so much. I was kind of a mess. I had a lot of triggers. I was very defensive, and I got upset easily, and I didn't understand why until I worked on getting to know myself, being really honest, looking at what my shadows were, trying to figure out what is this dark part of me, not to get rid of it, to bring it in to the light and say, well, this is a part of me. Where's the power in it? And to learn to empower yourself. Elijah, I am right now working on creating an online course to teach how to read tarot intuitively. So I would encourage you to go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, because in the next couple of weeks, it'll be out there. We'll be ready. And you are welcome to contact me through my booking page, set an appointment, and we can specifically talk about tarot if that's what you would like to do. Absolutely.
Yes, that sounds perfect. That sounds great, actually.
Yeah, and I say yes, tarot can help you immensely. Hey, it helped me heal myself before there was an internet, before Google was invented. Mm-hmm. I was either at the library looking up Jung and psychology, or sitting in silence and meditating with my tarot. And it helped me immensely.
Okay. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Thank you. And
Elijah, reach out, and I'll be looking forward to... Yeah, reach out to me. I'll definitely be looking for an email from you, or sign up, and we can customize your reading, and we can begin to unfold what's going on with you through the tarot. And I don't mind teaching you why this card means this and why I'm getting this information here. It can deepen the meaning of your reading. And that's kind of what I do anyway. I really, when people are interested, I explain why the card means this.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for reaching out, Elijah. Have a great day.
Well,
thank you. I thank you guys for your time. I can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you.
631-307-4010. If anyone has any more questions. In the meantime, we still got 5 minutes left in the show. So, good question. We were actually talking about that because now you are going to be teaching tarot, and it was great to learn about. Hold on. Why can't I find my Mr. Knight? I just wrote him down. I can't find. I have so many pieces of paper that Richard Knight, what was his name? Robert Knight.
Richard Knight, Knight.
Got it. And with number 9. Perfect. I got it right here. There it is. Perfect. So what else did you want to add for today's show? Thank you.
Let's see. Well, I also, here locally, I have a couple of classes that I do in person. Okay. And one of them is about chakras, and we go deeper into our chakra energy vortexes. I believe that they are gateways to our higher self and our spirituality. So I teach individuals how to use their chakra system and how to tap into this. And I also recently have been invited, this will be my second time, for a different municipality, but I've been invited to teach a class on awareness and how to calm yourself for a local municipality that works with the public. So that has a lot to do with little micro steps of self-awareness and how we can go from chaos to calm. Even when it's not our own chaos, it's someone else's chaos. How do we step back, take that pause, and choose how to react rather than be triggered? So I'm very excited about that. I'm just getting really, really busy, and I'm so grateful. And I love what I do.
Clearly, I love it. I love hearing about all you do and how amazing this whole world, how we're connected. And now, when is the Venice trip, by the way? Just curious.
It'll be March 21st through the 24th.
And this is a one-on-one.
And you know what? You might want to sign up for my website, Jill.
Tell me, yes.
Sign up for my website because I'll be putting some information. Yeah. So go to my website, expandinghearttarot.com.
Okay.
Sign up for my newsletter. Mm-hmm. And in my upcoming newsletter, I will put my next events coming, including my Venice event. And it's so funny because the other day, one of my returning clients had set up an appointment. I think it's just 48 hours after I returned from Venice. And I saw her publicly and I whispered to her and told her, you're going to be my first reading after I return from this event. So it'll be exciting to use anything new that I've learned and the energy and the excitement. So you can tell I'm pretty excited about this.
But I love this too because, someone who's mastered their craft, who is as established as you are, training is always important to anyone in any craft and, coaching and just in anything, right? You could be a tarot master like yourself, but it's always good to get schooled and to learn, because you can learn something so different from someone else. And by the way, I found Richard Knight online. I'm going to look him up more after this. But you need to keep your mind open, your mind going, your mind moving, because there are things that we don't know. No one's a full expert on anything. And I love that you're taking the time to do this and, and still continue to teach others the gift of tarot and how we could do this. Awesome.
I do teach tarot here locally, and I've taught many classes, and I had a question that was, hey, why would you teach someone to do what you do? Aren't you afraid they'll take your job? And, it really it almost shocked me a little bit because that never entered my mind. Oh, they're going to be my competition.
Yeah.
Power to them. You know what? Because it keeps us all going. And Jill, if I can help someone else rise and feel better and know themselves more and be more empowered to their own potential, well, then I rise too. And then we all rise. And collectively, we're part of the ascension.
Yeah.
And that's our goal, is to continue to ascend.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we must wrap up today's show. It's always a pleasure having you. Time goes so fast. 28 minutes. Oh, my goodness. All right. How do we contact you one more time, darling?
Reach out. expandinghearttarot.com is my website. You can learn more about me. I've got some videos on there. I've got a whole menu of types of readings and coaching that I do. And I will be soon putting up my tarot classes online, and sign up for my newsletter through my website, expandinghearttarot.com.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure having you, seeing you, and we'll chat again hopefully next week. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Jill. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy those kiddos at home.
I will. Thank you so much. As hard as it is, I do. I like a mix of both, right? But I can't wait for the break. All right. We'll talk soon, like the break away from them back to school. All right. Have a great day, sweetheart. Thank you for understanding. I know you know what I mean.
Too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jill.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, game show host, father of 5, and all-around big dude. I'm also an expert on drama. I know all kinds of drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids. There's the bad kind, like season-ending injuries. There's the necessary kind, like having an agent in Hollywood. And there's silly drama, like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your high school diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org.
Or text diploma to 97779. Message and data rates may apply. Reply STOP to opt out. That's diploma to 97779. And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.